share with us how UCE has affected your life?
Sure. UCE has been part of my life since I was born, but officially UCE was started here in Tanzania in 2009. And soon after, I heard the message from Father Runge, Father Francesco, who were the founders of the UCE in Tanzania, and then we were welcome on board also to be part of this good news. So I was very happy and say this really is time for me also to preach the gospel of Jesus in another way of saying that people should abstain. But charity begins at home, so it started with me, so it begins with me. So with faith and prayers, then I say, God help me now, I have to take this lead and make sure that the rest of the youth in Tanzania also get this message. But that did not affect another person before affecting me. So the first thing that I remember is I started to tell my friends that I'm abstaining. And that was the first thing that I want to hear what will be their opinion. So some of them, they laughed. Some of them, they say, Isaac, are you crazy? And they say, no.
How did you come to that conclusion of abstaining, that was the best choice for you?
Yeah, I was raised in a Christian family. My mother was a Christian, also my father was a Christian. And when I was in standard 5, my mother and father started to follow now the Christian life, and so I was trained to live on Christian life, and that's, as a Christian, I should abstain. So since that time that I was living that time, but with ups and downs, then I was kind of sometimes believing abstinence is the way of life, but growing to believe. Then when I heard about UC is when I know, so this is the lifestyle, not just even a kind of life that you should live like 2 years to 3 years. So it's a lifestyle, it's a life. That's why I say UC now has become part and parcel of my life. In 2013 and 12, it was a moment of me meeting my wife. And when I went there for the first time, I had my card. So what I did, I just say, I have first to share the UC message because I believe on that. And I want also her to know if she was believing on that. So even before saying anything, I asked, have you been in a relationship? And I say, yes. So what happened to those relationships? And I say, you know what? I have to share this testimony that I chose to abstain. And I was left behind because I chose to abstain. But they want to have sex first before marriage. So when I say no, they break up with me. Then I say, God has answered the prayer. You are my wife now. So we sign the UC, we sign the chastity card, the commitment card. So she has us. So what I did that time, I have only mine signed with my name. So this time I have another card, 2 cards, where I sign on the English side and she signed on the other side. And the other card, she signed on this side and then signed on this card. So everyone was a card where both of us have signed. So in that case, then I entered in an engagement. So that was engagement with the UC commitment cards. So till I thank God that it was really a good relationship, but also we have an opportunity, the way it impacted me. So I was not thinking about sex. I was not thinking about when we will start doing sex. So I was thinking about other things. So it gave me a moment of thinking other things that will help us to grow further. So I was really preparing for marriage and not preparing for the wedding, because there is a difference between the wedding and marriage.